Choosing a name for your YouTube channel can feel like a daunting task, and you might get caught up in spending weeks even just thinking about this one little element of your channel. In this video, I want to help you eliminate the obstacles to choosing a name so that you can get up and running. I'm Amanda Horvath, and I help entrepreneurs use video to become online thought leaders. So if you have a message you want to share with the world, but you don't know how to get it out there, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified every time I release a new video. I'm going to break this video into 3 parts. The first is the main categories of names that people have on YouTube. Then the second is the approach for how you can brainstorm your own. And the final part will be mistakes that people make that you definitely want to avoid. Part 1, main categories. The first option is to just choose your business name or your personal name and name your channel after that. The way that you can decide which one to use is based on your end goal. Are you an entrepreneur who is going to continue innovating and building different businesses, and you kind of want to step away from those businesses eventually? Well, maybe you want your YouTube channel to be your personal brand that pushes traffic back to those businesses, but once you're out of it, then you can just move on and continue promoting whatever the next thing is that you have. Or maybe you are someone that wants to start a business channel and you are looking to build up an asset that when you sell that business, it can go along with the sale. So for example, if you were a videography company and you wanted to build up this production company that has organic traffic that is driving traffic to the business itself, and then you have plans to eventually pass off or sell that production company to another production company or an agency or something like that, and they would maintain that asset, then you would name it the business rather than your personal brand. If you're on the fence between using your name or your business name, I would say go with your personal brand because it can continue to evolve with you as you move forward. The second option is to name yourself based on the category of videos that you're going to be creating. So let's say you are a nomadic travel YouTube channel, then you can name yourself something related to that. Or maybe you're a cooking channel and you're going to do quick 30-minute meals, then your name can be related to that. The third option is to combine option 1 and option 2 together to make up your name. So you're taking your name or your business name and incorporating the category into it. This is something that you can do to stand out within the industry and brand yourself and your category at the same time. If you do choose to go this route, then ensure that you are confident that you will want to continue creating videos about that niche. If you're finding value in this video, please be sure to click like and drop a comment below letting me know. Part 2, your approach. You know the categories now, but how do you actually go about the brainstorm process? That is what we're talking about in this section. So what I want you to do is grab a piece of paper or an Excel spreadsheet or whatever it is where you want to get the most creative, and you are going to create 2 columns. The first column is going to be all the relevant terms related to the topic that you want to talk about. So just brain dump. Set a timer for maybe 2 to 3 minutes and write out all the different terms that you can think of, and then also use the thesaurus.com to come up with even more terms related to the topics you'll be discussing. Then in the second column, you are going to start brainstorming your specific approach to these topics. So personally, whenever I'm talking about video marketing, I take a lifestyle design approach to it. I'm all about sustainability, I'm all about freedom and not spending tons of time on it. So that flavors the way that I talk about video marketing. So come up with a lot of relevant topics for you related to how you approach your core topic. Once you've completed that, you can mix and match things from the first column to the second to come up with new name ideas for your YouTube channel. Then you can take those ideas, post them out on social media, or message them to your friends and see which one stands out most to them. Part 3, mistakes to avoid. The first mistake that people make is to choose a name that is similar to something that someone else has already used. So before you to solidify the name that you're going to use, hop on over to Google and see what pops up for that under search. Then you also want to go to namecheck.com to see if that same name is available on all the different platforms. Doing this is going to help you avoid any conflicting issues later on down the road when you are trying to promote your channel and people just can't find it. The second mistake is to have a name that is hard to spell or pronounce. You are going to be promoting your channel everywhere, whether it's in conversations at bars or on podcasts or on other people's YouTube channels or on social media or whatever. And you want to just be able to say it and people immediately turn to YouTube and type it in and easily find you. So if it's challenging to spell or pronounce and it's something that seems really clever, then I would avoid that because you could be shooting yourself in the foot. The third and final mistake is to go too niche too quickly. And what I mean by this is that if you go all in on one niche, you could potentially outgrow your desire to create videos on that topic, but then you're stuck on that topic because you've built an audience specifically around that. It's going to be harder to pivot versus having something that was a little bit more broad, maybe your name or just another kind of broader topic that would allow you to pivot and evolve as you grow and evolve on the platform. I can tell you right now that when I started my YouTube channel, I was convinced it's all about video, and it has been for the past 3 years. But now I'm finding myself wanting to use this platform to discuss other matters that I find are just as important, like masculine and feminine balance and spirituality and consciousness and all of these things that I see playing into video. But if it was just video, it would be really hard to start incorporating these other elements of it into it. But it's been Amanda Horvath, which allows me to be a little bit more fluid in the kind of content that I produce. So think about that before you niche down. Once you've named your YouTube channel, you're going to need to learn how the YouTube algorithm works. Well, that is what this video on the screen is all about. So click on through and I'll see you in the next video.